right, welcome guys to Queen 2024. I'm Casey, with me is Laird, and we are here for winners semifinals. We have Gray and Snogi up here. How you feeling about this match?
It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a good time. Obviously, Gray is the projectile king. Me Gunner been playing all day, got the Samus in the back pocket. This is a matchup that Fox players fiend for.
Yeah,
they're both heavy characters.
Sure.
They're both floatier. They can get those juggle combos on top of things. And if Gray ever feels comfortable and wants to hang back, well, there's a reflector there, and you could just get out-camped by Fox lasers. So it's going to be coming down to a couple different things here. Now, I do see Gray hovering Ridley, and Ridley is a decent counter to the Spaceys.
Okay.
So that offstage game is going to be really important. Ridley can hang out there with those big hitboxes, multiple jumps. You have a good opportunity there to go for some gimps here.
That is some cinema right here. I'm excited for this match.
Winners semis at Queen 2024, getting this underway here. And we're starting on PS2. Classic.
And listen, man, this is going to be a bit of an uphill battle for Gray, as we know. I mean, Ridley Fox is a little bit of a dicey matchup, and Snogi is up 13-0 lifetime on Gray. But listen, Gray already overcame one of his bracket demons in Noodle, so there's definitely a chance for him to do it here against Snogi.
Yes. So starting on this stage, it's a bigger one. You have a longer platform. The side platforms are closer to the center part of the stage, so it's sharking, camping. They're pretty good, especially for a character like Fox who likes to get these up air combos against bigger characters like Ridley. Now, on the other side of things, Ridley, very, very fast ground speed as well, not to be trifled with, and that offstage game is going to play dividends. I was talking about it earlier, but the way the blast zones are set up here, it's going to make it a little bit easier to get those kills off the side. And Ridley being a heavy character, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
because he's just not heavy enough, unfortunately, to prevent himself from getting KO'd by those classic Fox options with that two-frame down smash. And here comes the combos.
Other thing about Ridley, does not have a lot of get-off-of-me tools, so Fox can just kind of have his way with Ridley at any given moment.
Yeah,
Snogi right now doing a good job.
It's kind of neutral air versus the world, it feels like sometimes.
So Lifetime, you got the stats pulled up in front of me, Casey. I appreciate you. Lifetime, they have played 13 sets against each other. Every single time Snogi has come out on top.
Yep.
It's been a long time since we've seen the Ridley come out from Gray, and Gray was able to take a game last time, presumably using the Ridley, but Snogi having the pocket Bayo, it's going to make it a little bit difficult as well.
Yeah, it was at the SJ Summit when Gray was able to get a game off of Snogi's Bayo. Nevertheless, I mean, this is looking very good for Snogi to start off. I mean, he's just been playing hot all day, getting third place in doubles as well, so definitely not a shocker to see him doing extremely well with Fox.
Yeah, and these two players, they play each other a lot. They go to RU Smashing all the time, which isn't my neck of the woods. I'm attending Rowan University, so do see those happen pretty often.
Yep. The Rowan TCNJ connection, man. Love to see it.
Hey, you're only an hour away. I don't mind it.
That's pretty decent.
We went out to Ramapo a couple months ago, and that was a long drive.
Yeah, dude, that
like
one was
2
crazy.
hours. I'm like, oh god.
My friends from Ryder went to Ramapo, and that was like 2.5 hours for them. I'm like, what possessed you guys to do this?
The love of the game, baby.
I know, and I love that for the community.
Me too. And New Jersey has the best Smash community in the world. We are the neck of Tri-State.
So passionate for this game. Just lovely community, but
there's that.
Snogi got to take that first game pretty decisively with a low percentage 2 stock.
I've had a chance to speak with Gray on occasion. Loves Metroid. That's why he goes with the Ridley and the Samus. Me Gunner usually goes with a default Gunner just at these events, but back home, if he's playing on one of his home setups, he definitely has a Samus or a Doom Guy set up.
Yes, he does.
So that's who he generally
I'm sure he's
with.
hyped for Metroid Prime 4, which finally has a release date.
You and the rest of us.
I
love Metroid too.
I was in 7th grade when Metroid Prime 4 was first announced.
Me too,
I think.
2017. Or it might have been in 8th grade. I don't remember.
I am now 20 in my 3rd year of college.
2017? Yeah, I was in 8th grade. That's crazy.
Or I think it was 8th grade when it was announced, but nevertheless.
Look at, man, are we the same age? I'm 22.
I'm 20.
Okay, well, we're definitely not the same age then. We're going to Battlefield for game number 2. Gray is rocking with the Me Gunner, and we're seeing a slightly different set than what Gray was used to defeat Noodle a little bit ago. We're seeing the stealth shot come out with the side B instead of the regular Samus missiles.
Oh, really? I actually did not notice that, but that's actually going to be quite useful, as we already see right there. I mean, is a kill option and can really snipe Fox's pretty linear recoveries. so it can snipe the side B sometimes.
And on top of that, it is a longer, faster projectile.
Yeah.
And it doesn't reflect back on you. That's another big thing. So Fox, even if they pull up the reflector, doesn't really help at all.
Yeah, no shine shenanigans to be found here, at least for the side B. You can still do it for the grenade, which is going to be very helpful.
Yeah, that grenade is very good. One of the better projectiles in the game, just because of how much distance it covers. It goes in that arc.
Yeah.
Very good ledge trapping tool because of that.
And it also is just positive on shield, which is
really
diabolical.
Absolutely necessary for the character, right?
I mean,
Sakurai?
They need it. They do need it.
Because naturally, everyone wants the Mii Gunner to be a very good pick, you know?
Exactly. I mean, hey, shout out to that one Dominican Mii Gunner player. I forget their name, but they're really good.
I know exactly who you're talking about, but the name escapes me as well.
Capitancito.
Capitancito!
Yes. He's really good. I mean, he's not, I don't love watching him play, but like I just got a lot of respect for his commitment to the character.
Used to be a big-time Wi-Fi commentator, did a couple Panda Cup events and whatnot.
Really?
And Capitancito was a regular, so very familiar with the game of Mii Gunner. You get a lot of Miis in those tournaments.
The Sonic Slayer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, if you play against somebody that much, you're bound to get lucky at some point.
Yeah, but I mean, he got legitimate chops, but nevertheless, we're not talking about Capitancito.
Talking about Gray, who is at a deficit right now in the corner up against Snogi. Snogi's doing a really good job of mitigating these options very well. And on top of that, I don't understand the interaction exactly when it comes to the down B bomb from Gray and the reflector, but it seems like whenever Gray tries to do that rising from the ledge, the reflector restarts the countdown. So now that turns into Snogi's ledge trap. Gray's since been the wiser and hasn't really been trying to stick with that much.
Exactly, yeah. The ties could really be turned against you, but I mean, Gray just needs to worry about getting off this ledge. He's been stuck here in the ledge for so long at this point. He just needs to find his way out and get a bit more stage control.
And Snogi's just weaving around. Now here's the problem. If you get caught in that grenade, you're more than likely going to be eating a follow-up. And for a character like Fox, a fast faller, light character, that damage adds up quick. Gray playing on Mii Gunner, that is a heavier character. They are going to be lingering for some time, and this is max rage at the moment too. So any follow-up on a neutral B right now could be deadly. Yeah, and the point-blank grenade right there is just going to take him to 83%. This is pretty dangerous stuff, especially with how light Fox can be. I think up till at this point could be really dicey, but yeah, but the Nair's going to do the trick, gets the sweet spot. There we go. And yeah, that up tilt, like you were saying before, it got the first stock. It's a fast option, very good. It covers a bit of space above, so it is a decent anti-air option. You might have to trade with that Fox Nair, but if it gets the kill, doesn't really matter that much. And look at all the reflecting that he's been doing, man. It's been crazy just how many reflections have gone through with Gray. I mean, with Snogi. I would be interested to see why Battlefield was the counter pick here. It's a bigger stage. You have a lot of room to run around as Fox. I guess you like the multiple platform setup above the ledge. It makes ledge trapping significantly easier. That said, the one way to deal with Mii Gunner is to keep him in the air, and Fox does that so well. And the moment you hit the deck, that up smash is going to let it rock. It's going to game number 3 here. Snogi with a definitive advantage. Yeah, this is definitely looking like a very good set here for Snogi, who just seems to have every single answer. The main thing about Snogi is that he just is great execution-wise, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as Gray whiffs something, he really cannot get away with it at all. Yeah. You know what I mean? No, and you use those burst options super well. Now, Mii Gunner has some maneuverability in the air, very poor aerial drift. Yeah. Which is why that forward air, the back launch you get on it is so useful. So crucial, you see them using it as a option. The problem is it is such a commitment, and we see the set change a little bit here. Yeah, it goes for that laser. It's a Falco laser that has less end lag, or sorry, hit stun, but does more damage. Yeah. It's a pretty, like, I don't know if it's a good move, but it's usable. Yeah, it's a decent non-committal option. That way Fox can't end up out-camping Mii Gunner here, but again, Snogi does not look like that's high on their priority list. They just want to get down and dirty. Yeah. Now, Snogi really is just able to get in with this advantage. I think his whiff punishing is probably his biggest strength, given that, you know, I mean, he plays Fox, he plays Bayo, these very whiff punish heavy characters. Just not really surprised to see that. Two characters with great burst options. Yes. You got ABK for Bayo, and then dash attack and Nair. I mean, just running at you in your face with Fox. You got a lot of abilities to capitalize on Gray's potential mistakes, whereas you
with other players who might not recognize the matchup, they might have more trouble with Punch.
Yeah, well, matchup experience between these two is definitely not lacking. They have played 13 sets in bracket. That's just in bracket. We don't know about the history that these two have outside of bracket, but they're both from SJ, so you got to imagine that they have seen a little bit of each other here and there.
Yeah.
And, you know, there seems to be some rapport about them as well. They do be making jokes in between sets, too.
Yeah, I mean, they're both homies in the community, so you're not surprised to see them with good sportsmanship. But look at this combo right here. I mean,
great
that's
extension.
Easy. What, 50? Ooh,
nice.
Okay.
Yep, put him in the blender, drank him right up there. That drag down forward air into the tech roll read out, turn around up tilt to extend the combo further and push him all the way to the ledge for that F smash. Beautiful execution from Snogi.
Oh, 1,000%, man. That was emphatic. And yeah, Snogi is 3 stocks to 1 ahead. It is just all smiles for him right now.
Air dodge is up and away. Gray does not want to go back to the ledge. Knows that there's a Fox in the way, but has to eat some damage for that.
Forward throw. Tech chase. Oh, kind of juking him a little bit.
Snogi is on a great pace for this Queen 2024 any percent speed run.
Yeah.
And it looks like the back not going to do it, even on this stage with that much rage.
Nope, that attack always lies. That kill screen always lies. So, but the 3 stock is definitely coming soon.
Is it going to lie twice?
Nope.
Surely it is. But that time the Nair, that will not do it. Okay, it did, but it took a minute. And that's going to be Snogi, another 3-0 over Gray. That's going to bring their lifetime game count to 37 for 3 in favor